So thank you, Mr. Lovely, for coming to our event. I thank you for sharing your memory with us. I have with me Christine Dunn and Miss Kanisha Hackins.
Nice to meet you all.
So, what do you want to share about your struggles here in Starkville, Mississippi?
Our struggles are not too much different than what they discussed tonight. One of my profound memories is the fact that when I graduated high school, there was no choice about where I was going to go to school. The choices were limited, I should say. Couldn't attend Mississippi State. Didn't understand why. And growing up, as I shared with somebody out there a little while ago, that we were really not allowed on campus unless you worked out here. Couldn't attend the football games, the basketball games was out of the question. The only way we could attend the football games is we couldn't pay our way in. The only way we could get into the stadium was that we would agree to clean up the stadium after the games were over. And to show how much things have changed from that time to now, keep a quarterback out on campus whose name is Dak Prescott, I'm sure you all aware of that, is perhaps the first football player in the history of Mississippi State to grace the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine. So there have been a lot of contributions made by African Americans in the progression of athletics on campus. But yet I still think that there is still a lot of discrimination. I don't think that students are treated equally, and certainly not treated equally in Starkville. I I live in a community that I grew up in. I live in that community by choice. The house that we occupy now, my father helped his father build that house. I live there with pride. But yet it seems like the city of Starkville and the government has forgotten about that community. I have gone to the mayor's office. I've talked to my alderman who represents us. And I've discussed some things with them that I think are just horrendous.
May I interject?
Sure.
Which community are you living in here in Starkville?
I live on Long Street.
Long Street, okay.
Yes. Right off of 182. I remember when I was growing up, 182 was the gateway to Starkville. Only way in and out. Only way in Starkville and out of Starkville. Now it is blighted. It is forgotten. One of the profound statements that's made in that effort is Mississippi Department of Transportation came in and resurfaced 182. And from Old West Point Road to Chestine Properties, there's a sidewalk. But when you get right at the end of Chestine Properties, the sidewalk ends. Talk to the mayor about that. Well, we're going to fix it. Well, when are you going to fix it? 2 years ago, I was at the Board of Aldermen meeting in September 2013, and we addressed that issue. And they said, oh, we're going to fix that. Hasn't been fixed. Safe routes to school. Those routes are not safe for children, and they're more travel now than ever before with the school consolidation. I look out the door and I see a group of kids coming through Long Street, headed someplace. I guess to Henderson Elementary School, and it's very dangerous. Those are the things that I'm concerned about. Those are the things that are not changing in Starkville. And until there is some serious commitment to change on a part of the administration and a part of the people that live in those communities, nothing is going to happen. Next question.
Well, I think we're going to stop here for now because
Sure.
we're on a time limit from the hotel.
Sure,
But we thank you so much for giving us your present day struggle,
sure.
and we will do a follow-up interview so that we can have a longer.
And I appreciate it. There's a lady that I know you got going on. This can be on part of the record. It doesn't have to be part of the record. Miss Viola Johnson is an African American teacher. Miss Johnson is 98 years old, and she still has a pretty decent mind. She can recall some facts. And I would like to get somebody to sit down with me and interview Miss Johnson and get as much history from her as we possibly can. As I stated to you before, nobody can tell my history as well as I can tell it. I can't rely on you to tell me what happened to my folks. My folks have to tell me what happened to my folks. And that has to happen. And until that happens, we're going to be misled. Need some change. I thank you.